Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2025, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 78 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030 and Viksit Bharat at 2047 as part of awareness and campaigns in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations and celebrations. Today is commemorated as International Migrants Day 2025, celebrating the contributions and opportunities of migration. The theme for this year 2025 is My Great Story, Cultures and Development. This year's theme highlights how human mobility drives growth, enriches societies, and helps communities connect, adapt, and support one another. In 2025, this message is more urgent than ever as migration continues to shape economies, communities, and global development. Migration is a defining force of our country. The remittance to low and middle income countries, the projected to reach a record US dollars 685 billion, and migrants are central to addressing labor shortages, driving innovation, and support demographic stability. Yet, these contributions can only be maximized when migration is safe, orderly, and responsibly governed. So, well managed migration is a strategic asset. It strengthens resilience, fuels prosperity, and supports social cohesion from documentation and skills recognition to integration and dignified return. Effective systems ensure migrants can find stability, support their families, and build new future while helping communities adapt and thrive. So, on this International Migrants Day, International Organization for Migrants calls for smarter policy, stronger cooperation, and a renewed commitment to making migration work for all. Because every migrant journey is a story of resilience and possibility, and because when the migration is managed well, each person's story becomes part of a larger one that enriches culture, strengthens development, and benefits us all. So, my great story is not only an migrant story, it's our shared story of building a fairer, more sustainable future through mobility. The UN Migration Agency, IOM, defines a migrant as any person who is moving or has moved across an international border or within a state away from his or her habitual place of residence, regardless of the person's legal status, whether the movement is voluntary or involuntary, what the causes for movement are, what the length of the stay is. So, Global Compact for migration, no state can manage migration effectively and sustainably in isolation. The Global Compact for safe, orderly, and regular migration is an effective tool for states to discuss how best to address challenges to human mobility without compromising the human rights of people and states' sovereignty. International Migrants Day gives us a special opportunity to shine a spotlight on the invaluable contributions of millions of migrants around the world. It's also a day for us to highlight the increasing complex environments in which migration occurs. Conflicts, climate related disasters, and economic pressures continue to drive millions of people from their homes in search of safety or simply opportunity. So this past year, we saw record levels of internal displacement, rising humanitarian needs across ongoing and new ones, and tragically, the highest ever death toll of migrants in transit. Yet, alongside these challenges are stories of resilience, progress, and hope, where safe and well managed migration holds extraordinary potential. Migrants play a crucial role in labor markets, filling skill gaps, driving innovation and entrepreneurship, and addressing demographic challenges in aging societies. Migrants boost economic growth and provide a lifeline to families and communities back home, driving development. The evidence is overwhelming that when migration is managed safely and strategically, it can be a powerful force for good. By supporting regular pathways for migration, we can enable opportunities for migrants, better protect their rights, and contribute to greater prosperity in the countries migrants come from those that host them. Together, one step at a time, we can contribute building a world where migration is safe, orderly, and beneficial for everyone. Today is also commemorated as World Arabic Language Day on 18 December every year. And this year, the theme for the 2025 year is Innovative Pathways for Arabic Policies and Practices for a More Inclusive Linguistic Future. So, World Arabic Language Day 2025 highlights the importance of innovation and inclusivity in shaping a more dynamic future for the Arabic language under the theme Innovative Pathways for Arabic Policies and Practices for a More Inclusive Linguistic Future. The event, organized by UNESCO and taking place at its headquarters in Paris on December 18, 2025, which is held in the morning, focuses at 10:45 a.m. Focused on the role of education, technology, media, and public policy in promoting the presence and accessibility of Arabic to multilingual resource-constrained communities in line with UNESCO's Management of Soil Transformation, in short known as MOSE program. Linguistic diversity. This celebration also includes a platform for cultural dialogue and reflects the organization's commitment to linguistic diversity, supported by the Sultan bin Abdulaziz Al Saud Foundation and its pioneering Arabic language support program, which empowers communities, expands Arabic knowledge production, and enhances the language's global standing. So, the Arabic language is a pillar of the cultural diversity of humanity. It's one of the most widely spoken languages in the world, used daily by more than 400 million people. World Arabic Day or World Arabic Language Day, is celebrated every year on 18 December since 2012. The date coincides with the day in 1973 that the General Assembly of United Nations added Arabic as the sixth official language of the organization. In the diversity of its forms, classic or dialectal, from oral expression to poetic calligraphy, the Arabic language has given rise to fascinating aesthetic in fields as varieties as architecture, poetry, philosophy, and song. It gives access to an incredible variety of identities and beliefs, and its history reveals the richness of its links with other languages. Arabic has played a catalytic role in knowledge, promoting the dissemination of Greek and Roman sciences and philosophies to Renaissance Europe. It has enabled a dialogue of culture along with Silk Roads from the coast of India to the Horn of Africa. Arabic plays a major role in promoting social cohesion, knowledge production, and spreading the values of peace and mutual understanding. Its contribution to humanity cannot be reduced to one people, as it is a civilization legacy for the entire world. In support of and promotion of multilingualism and multiculturalism in the United Nations, the United Nations Department of Global Communications, formerly known as the Department of Public Information, adopted a decision in the eve of the observance of International Mother Language Day to celebrate each of the six official languages of United Nations. Accordingly, it was decided to celebrate the Arabic language on 18 December, as it is the day on which General Assembly Resolution 3190 of 28 of 18th December 1973 included Arabic among the official and working languages of the United Nations. Today is also commemorated as Republic Day of Niger on December 18th. It's a national holiday observed in Niger to commemorate the creation of the Republic alongside the establishment of the Office of Presidency. Before this, Niger was under French rule. Though December 18 is not the Republic official Independence Day, it marks the founding of its national institutions. Today is also commemorated as Wear a Plunger on Your Head Day. Every year on December 18, no one really knows why. There is a good reason why you should wear a plunger on your head, but that's exactly how the day is celebrated. The plunger is a device that is most commonly used in the toilet. It has the same design, which is, the basic design for years, and no one is entirely sure how or when plungers were invented, but plungers serve single purpose of cleaning human waste. Some believe that Geoffrey Gunderson invented plungers in 1932, but it's possible that the device was invented earlier. Sometime between 1850 and 1900s, the earliest plungers were made of wood and synthetic rubber, and the suction cup was invented in 1850s. The strap pipes in the toilet allow plungers to do their work efficiently. Plungers serve multiple purposes. They can be classified as toilet and sink plungers, but it's not uncommon for people to use sink plungers for their toilets as well. Sink plungers have a flat suction cup and are red or white, or toilet plungers have a protruding funnel from the center of the suction cup and are black. Other than freeing up clogged toilets, plungers also have been used by trumpeters and trombonists, and sometimes even to perform CPR. Today is also commemorated as Qatar National Day on December 18th in Qatar, which is also known as Founders Day. It celebrates the rise of Sheikh Jassim as a father and founder of Qatar. It is a day for the people of Qatar to celebrate the rebirth of their country. Qatar is a wealthy nation and is widely recognized as a place for commercial activities in the New World. Qatar National Day celebrates such history and those who have worked hard towards making it what it is now. The country has kept its traditions and history alive over time. Thus, it is worth celebrating. Today is also commemorated as National Re-Gifting Day in US on third Thursday of December every year. This year takes place on December 18. It aims to encourage the practice of regifting across the United States. Regifting refers to an act of taking a gift and giving it to someone else, often under the guise of a new gift. National Regifting Day originally started off as an office holiday during the holiday season, where co-workers would often regift gifts that they received and don't really want. Regifting, barring a few conditions, can be a very efficient way of repurposing unused items. Today is also commemorated as National Crime Junkie Day in US. True crime has always fascinated people because it offers a deep dive into the darker side of human nature and taps into our curiosity about what motivates criminals, concerns about the legal system, and uncovering shocking or mysterious events. It captures the complexity of criminal investigations, the psychological profiles of offenders, and the quest for justice. It's a captivating and thought provoking form of entertainment. Since the late 1980s, shows documentaries centering around real life crimes have captivated audiences. The rise of True Crime podcast in 2010 further fueled this fascination and offered listeners a more accessible way to explore the genre. Today is also commemorated as Guru Ghasidas Jayanti in India, which is celebrated every year on December 16th in the state of Chhattisgarh. This day commemorates the birth of Guru Ghasidas, born on December 18, 1756. His birthplace is Girodpuri, Chhattisgarh, India. Ghasidas forged his desire to eliminate social inequality because he experienced the caste system very early in his life. Guru Ghasidas established the Satnami community in Chhattisgarh based on Satnam, which means truth and equality. The teachings are similar to Hinduism and Buddhism. Guru Ghasidas Jayanti was a leader of Satnam sect within Hinduism who lived in from 1756 until 1836. He established the Satnami community within Chhattisgarh and advocated equality under Satnami teaching instead of a caste system. His preaching was mainly to Indians belonging to lower caste early in Guru Ghasidas' life. He experienced the oppression of the caste system. This motivated him to dedicate his life to fighting against the caste system. The teachings of Guru Ghasidas were similar to Hinduism and Buddhism, but there were significant differences that classify his movement as a new religion. His teachings emphasized equality, social justice, truth, and peace. He disagreed with other aspects of Hinduism, such as Murti Puja custom, in which physical objects are viewed as embodiment of gods during Hindu puja rites. To find ways to challenge the social inequalities of caste system and find solutions to other societal issues, Guru Ghasidas traveled widely throughout Chhattisgarh. He created a new awakening in what was cruel and repressive Indian society. The legacy of Guru Ghasidas' work lives on through his missions of followers in Chhattisgarh, the Guru Ghasidas University, and local Guru Ghasidas National Park are named after him to honor this leader. Today is also commemorated as Flake Appreciation Day on December 18th in US. Every year, this day is used to show appreciation for snowflakes, which are loved by many. Snowflakes are beautiful, unique, and naturally occurring. They come in complex shapes and sizes, are divided into 35 categories. As with human fingerprints, no two snowflakes are exactly alike. Snowflakes are created when water vapor in clouds freezes around dust particles due to humidity. Typically hexagonal, snowflakes can sometimes take form of flat needle-shaped particles. There are different numbers of water molecules in snowflakes which cause them to form a crystal pattern. Because of diffuse reflection, snowflakes appear white even though they are made of clear ice. Snowflakes are usually studied by putting a chemical compound on a glass plate and allowing flake to land on the plate. The chemical compound covers the snowflake and hardens. The snowflake leaves its shape behind after it melts. Today is also commemorated as Baked Cookies Day in US on December 18. More than just a baked treat with generations bonding over it. But cookies is their best in versatility, crispy or soft and chewy, traditional shapes or special cookie cutter design, sugar, spices, dried fruit, chocolate. The list of options goes on. So get baking and fill your house with the aroma of warm, soft cookies baked to perfection. Cookies are one of those few treats that you can make your imagination. Bakers with a creative streak to break the mold have invented some of the most well-loved cookies we eat today. For example, the chocolate chip cookie was invented by Sue Brights and Ruth Graves Wakefield in 1938. The duo owned a popular in Mashards, featuring in-house baking that ultimately led them to try something new. Today is also commemorated as Answer the Telephone like the Buddy Elf Day in US on December 18th, where something green pick up the phone and a celebrate answer them. Telephone like Buddy the Elf Day. There have been dozens of excellent movies released throughout the years, but perhaps none as lovable as Will Ferrell's Elf. So this December 18th, repeat after us, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? So with this, we shall end today's commemorations and celebrations. We thank everyone for joining us in today's celebrations and commemorations. We request everyone to quickly fill up the feedback form before leaving the platform. See you all tomorrow at the same time with the same joining link with different commemorations and celebrations. Take care. Good night.